Hey Ash, thank you so much for that raid. I appreciate it. Hope you had fun playing Pokemon and all that good stuff, you know. Hey Ebles. So wait, are any of you American? I don't think so. For any of the Americans in chat, I hope you voted. So, how are all of you? Yeah. Okay. Get some drawing started. So I was planning on doing some gaming today because sketches I did yesterday I didn't get a response. Kinda don't like breaking like my train of thought when it comes to drawing so much. Even emotes. That's why I kinda held off. Alright. We go to art. So. Well, I'm glad that something I do helps make your day better. Keyboard over. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about the whole gacha system, you know, because the only reason I get anything in this game is because there's a pity system. The unlucky part of where I am right now is that Zhongli is coming out soon, right? And yeah, I don't think I have the pity system built up to let me get 5-star character. Kind of gross, to be honest, that this pity system for 5 stars, you need 90 rolls normally, 80 on promotional. Zhongli and a couple others are coming out in a little while, you know? big update coming. And the freaking guy who doesn't know how to have money on him. Why does this always fucking... Whatever. But yeah, he's gonna be a Geo character, obviously, because he's from the UA. And he'll be a polearm user. So everyone's hoping he's gonna be real good and stuff, you know? So, we shall see. It was kind of funny. I actually knew a guy whose name was actually Zhong Li, except his last name was Li and his first name was Zhong. So it wasn't like the one name thing like Zhong Li actually is in Genshin. I don't know. I just thought that was an interesting thing I just remembered. Hey there, DDN. How you doing? In all honesty though, I just want to have a team where I've got a couple more good characters that synergize well together. I mean, yeah, I think that would be a good idea considering you need constellations on most of the characters to really make them really worth it, you know? Like, that's one of the big things about why my Klee is kind of lackluster, is I don't have any of her constellations unlocked. And then there's my husband who freaking has her first constellation at the very least. And I'm just like, why am I so unlucky? What is up with this? Like, husband gets everything, I get nada. Gacha systems are freaking dumb. Mona? Wait, who did you get dupes of? Lisa? I just realized why they named the two mages Mona and Lisa. I'm so stupid. It took me this long to figure out why they're named Mona and Lisa. Oh, Sucrose. You got Sucrose dupes. Anyway, yeah, Sucrose is actually decent. I had two dupes on her as well, so I unlocked her second constellation. It's actually pretty good. I just wish I had more unlocks on like an actual DPS, you know? Like the biggest problem. I guess I could go with Zhangling because I do have her unlocked to third constellation. But come on. I don't. Oh, she's decent for sure. She's definitely a good anchor, but I want a different one. I want something where the weapon is actually more universal too, like a short sword or something. Oh my god. Really? K is your main? Yes, she did. Yes, she did, Party Pig. Sure. Like, who the new characters I really want. I'm saving up Starlight or whatever the heck for Bennett. See how that works out. Because I hear he's okay. But this is also reliant on, like, you know, actually getting dupes of characters. That's like the only way I'm gonna be able to get the star glitter to buy it, you know. No, you buy them from the monthly shop. The star glitter exchange. Are you alright there, Party Pig? Being a little concerned about about how much you like how cute Klee is. It's true, she is adorable. Yeah, juggling is free. You get one from doing spiral dance. Hey Dash, how are you? The thing though with Zhongling is that the best weapon for her is not crafted. You're alive, you think? I gave someone a response like that earlier. They're all like, how you doing? And I'm like, I'm awake. It's just like, it's just freaking mornings. Mornings are awful for me. I just can't stand mornings. Can you imagine having to deal with me in the morning, especially when it's, oh my god, when my parents take me to church Sundays and I'm just like so not with it. And then they were like freaking making me do daily service like weekdays. I'm just like, why? Why are you doing this? I freaking hate being awake this early for whatever reason. The thing though is that I'm not a night person either. I'm actually physically incapable of staying awake. So like I don't even know what I am. It's just everything about me is just makes no sense. No, definitely not. I sleep around midnight, wake up about 8 or 9. Yeah, I sleep at around midnight and wake up at around 8. Apparently it is something that you do not partake of very often, Ash. And I really wish you would. I really wish you would. Yeah, I definitely can't do that. That's... set my time to wake up before we start stream by 6 as well. It's okay. I do not exactly promote the gambling, but if that's what you want to do. Oh no, no, unlucky. I'm so sorry. Imagine asking someone for money. Oh no, 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 no. That's no good. Me, I don't think I would be a good mom. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure I would not be a good mom. It's a disaster waiting to happen. Just because you guys say you're my adopted children, no. Not the case at all. Oh, I would not be a good mom, trust me. At least I wouldn't be one of those moms that would be like really good at the normal mom part. No, definitely not. Like I went through a phase of being really incapable of taking care of myself. So the way I see it is that it's indicative of how well am I gonna take care of other people? Not well. At all. Really not well. I mean, maybe so, but I still would feel very uncomfortable with the thought of having children. At least, like, I always thought I would have at least like one kid, but even that, I'm a little worried. I think I'd be one of those parents that like give too much freedom, thinking that they'll be like me. Because when I was given freedom, aside from some small mistakes I made, I didn't really do anything with it, you know? Just kinda didn't do anything. I would be boring. I would be boring if I was given freedom to do whatever I wanted. So if I do that to my children and they're not like that, where they kind of just whatever, then that'll be a problem, you know? I forgot to tweet out that I went live. Like, I was definitely, well, I don't really say spoiled, but I definitely was given freedoms in certain respects that I know other kids didn't really have. You know, but like I was restricted kind of severely in other ways, so it's like it's a weird balance. Cause like, what is it? I had like a lot of really weird restrictions compared to like other kids my age. But then when it came to like watching TV, or at least like the ratings of what I watched on TV, my parents didn't give a shit. It's like we had cable TV that let me watch whatever was on it, you know? And like I had classmates that were like, wait, your parents let you watch R-rated films? I'm like, yeah. Like, but it like made it like mind blew them that my parents like wouldn't let me sleep over at a friend's house, but I was free to watch like R-rated films like nothing. Like we had cable TV, could really watch whatever, you know, and like this was like one thing about living in Hawaii was that late night MTV was regular night MTV for us. So we're seeing the stuff that's going on at like midnight or 11 midnight, that's like the stuff that's kind of not for children, and we're seeing these things like like certain music videos that are really not appropriate for kids. And it's like what was the one video that in particular my sister, was it Smack My Bitch Up? Like there's that music video for that song, and it's really not something that children should ever be watching, but it was around like 8 or 9 o'clock our time, so my sister and I we can see it, but it's like 2-3 in the morning in New York. Or midnight in California, but it's like for us it's normal nighttime TV, but it's adult TV for them, you know. But yeah, like for us it's kind of like R-rated level nudity or whatever. My parents never really cared, because the way they saw it was like, well, we already know that our children understand that this isn't how people are, you know. It's just a movie, it's just a TV show, it's just not real life. But we couldn't have video games, we couldn't hang out with like friends at their house, like for sleepovers. We could go over to friends' houses for like parties and stuff, like if they had a birthday party, but hello there. .htm. How are you? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I didn't even remember what it's called because of like that kind of stuff never interested me, you know? Like because my parents never restricted us from watching like certain ratings of TV. Instead, my mom and dad are all, you know, you can't watch anime. Guess what I wanted to watch all the time? Hey there, how you doing? So how are you doing, PC fangirl? That's good. I am okay. Just the usual Tuesday. Dreaming, drawing. Wondering why I'm having a headache from my headphones again. Well, it's not as bad as yesterday. So it's alright. That's fine. I mean, it's not bad. But I don't understand why it's happening so much more. Because like the headphones themselves they're like heavier than the average headphone, but they don't clamp down on my head. That's like the main problem that I have with headphones when they're uncomfortable. I'll be fine. I will be fine. I had to restart because every time, like sometimes when I start the new Photoshop, because there's like something going on my PC where certain things are starting in like administrator mode and they're not supposed to be. So then it makes it hard for me to drop things in, but usually just restarting the software is enough. Call me Mama Nancy. No. Please do not. What the heck? Task manager! Not exactly sure why Photoshop was not shutting down. It's like, why do I even have 32 gigs of RAM if you're gonna be this slow? Yes, party. My opinion on them, if they force it, I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, personally, I would prefer that things stay posy and nice. Like, posy vibes is the way I would like my stream to go. And whenever I feel like I'm starting to bring it down personally, I feel like I end up killing my own chat, you know? But, I mean, maintaining it, that's fine. I don't really care. If they're like super strict about it, I think that may be a bit much. But like overall, if you let something bring down the mood, it kind of brings it down for everybody. So it's best to be like where you will acknowledge it and be like, hey, take it to DMs, get it out of my chat. But you don't have to respond to it in a way where it's like, oh my god, you can never come back here again because you're negative. No, I don't think that's a good thing. Because not everyone's gonna be happy, you know? Sometimes people are not in a good mood. Sometimes people are feeling sad and they want they need to get it out. They just need to get it out for a second and then have it redirected somewhere else. At least that's my take on it. Oh, Ash, no. Don't say that. Please don't say that. Party pig, no. Hello there, Giverno. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Oh my god, Party Pig, please don't do this. Living in Hawaii is like living anywhere else, except it's warm year round and you have generally close access to a beach. But the thing is that you see a lot of weird cliches that they reference in a number of movies when they talk about Hawaii. The sad thing is they're all kind of true. Like if you saw either the Adam Sandler movie 50 First Dates or the movie Battleship, like the things that the kind of weird quirky things you see from like the locals, the way they talk, the way they act, that's very real. It's 100% real. What do you mean imagine living a life like yours, Ash? What's wrong with it? So when you get like that, what is it? The local Japanese grandpa is like chilling somewhere, and then they has to give some sort of weird commentary on what he's observing. That's very real. Hey muffins. Greetings from Chile. Hello there. How are you? How are you doing, muffins? Being a grandpa. Honestly, I see him being like I see him kind of like he would be just like one of those really stoic grandpas. Just being like sitting on the side, sitting on a bench on the side of the road or something, just like observing everything. Why is that for 30? Oh. Sounds warm. Hope things cool off for you. Oh no, muffins. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm sorry that like it feels like people like drop in here when after like they've had a really shitty day, and I feel kind of like okay. I will try to cheer you up with my very not active self. I don't know. I'm ready to do anything. Okay, well, I mean, I still feel bad when people like drop in here and I can't really say something more than, oh, I hope you're doing better now after having had a shitty day or something, you know? Because I know at the very least that me showing signs of caring and concern are one small step to help improve that person's day, but I've run into some individuals where that's it's just not possible. You can't do anything. They're just always depressed, and I'm sorry if I'm describing anyone in chat right now. It's not you, trust me. I am not describing anyone in chat right now. It's not you, Party Pig. I wasn't describing anyone in chat. Holy shit. Just need a space spot. Yeah. Well, I'm happy if I can provide that little space to help people out. You know, just chill. They don't have to do anything. You don't have to feel obligated to do anything except you must say hi. That's all I want from you. Say hi. Say hi to me. The one obligation when you join my chat. Say hi. Samra, my dear, my friend, how are you? Go home from the gym and grocery shopping. Are you getting swole, Sabra? Gonna be strong? Too strong? Gotta work out the muscles, get swole so you can carry everybody when you play games with them, yeah? Actually, no. Aw. Hey, that's normal. I mean, I did that a lot with Mercy, Ash. Oh my god, I forgot I made that for Pally time. Swole bird is swole. I think it's just like a different kind of mood for the reason why you had muscle loss or whatever, you know? Because there's probably some psychological stuff in there as well. And this might be personal, but you haven't started hormone therapy yet, have you? I mean, you could technically take Hanzo's beach skin and then like put a shirt on that. That'll kind of you gotta like take everything and like Take, take parts of Hanzo's for other skin, put it together. But I expect to be strong, yeah. Yes. Hormones are definitely gonna screw with that. By a lot. Because, testosterone is huge in, like, muscle gain, building, retention, and if you've been on, if you've been on your trans hormones for that long, you are definitely going to notice a huge difference. So they, oh no, that's really unlucky. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope I'm saying it right. Giverno? Yeah. So to all those people though who think gender doesn't mean anything when it comes to bodybuilding, you're all dumb. Testosterone is massive when it comes to muscle, like anything. Well, yeah, I know exactly, how it, like, how big of a difference it is, like, when you have less testosterone. There was this argument that I had with some guys at my old job, not the one with YouTube, but the one before that, and oh my god, I wanted to rip their heads off. These two guys were kind of giving shit to this one girl who she goes to the gym regularly, but one week she's kind of slacking off or whatever. She kind of really didn't feel like going in to the gym for her regular 3 days, and she was complaining, like, oh, it's so hard to build muscle, etc, etc. And then I made a comment saying, like, oh yeah, like, it's so much harder for women because to like being male would make building muscle or whatever, like working out, so much easier. And then the two men gotta come in and mansplain, like, it doesn't matter what gender. I'm like, oh my freaking god, like, do you know how much testosterone helps when you are working out? You have no fucking clue. I was so mad. But I couldn't, like, get angrier. I couldn't really get that angry at them because we're in an office, you know? It's like, it was stupid because, like, the both of them work out regularly too. It's just I wanted to scream. Alright, awesome, PC Fangirl. Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad that you like them so far. in my class knows my name. Like, I just focus on, you don't want to be friends with randoms? Oh, no, no, no. I think, like, I started to get like that really early in life. I didn't like making friends with completely random people. I mean, I tried to make friends with the people who were in my classes in college. That didn't really work out. I don't keep in contact with anybody from college days. Most of the people I keep in contact with are like high school and earlier, because yeah, that was like during the formative years when like you actually form strong bonds with people. Oh man, all I gotta say is it's not college's fault though. It was mostly me. It was a me thing that really brought me down in college. Most of the people who were at my wedding that I invited were my friends from high school. There was one friend that I made during my college years, but not from college. I spent a little time in San Francisco and made friends with this guy there, so there's that. Yeah, it's like the later years of college really suck. Aw, but Ash, we're friends, right? Right? You hate small talk. Oh. So I guess that's why you don't talk a whole lot when I'm trying to get people chatting in my chat. Feels bad. I know you try. I'm just teasing. Yeah, I think we're all pretty socially awkward. Like, my sister got all the social genes. She's the one who talks to people on a regular basis, you know? Sorry, that sounds like an extremely conflicting, like, situation to be in. Hey everyone, Cecil says chat is cute. Spam your IAS. I kind of know what you mean though. That's kind of how I feel, I think, about certain things. Oh no, that's unlucky, Cecil. I'm sorry. Does your power go out regularly? Seems like you deal with a lot of technical issues where you live in India. Oh, I don't think I could handle that. Oof. Well, I'm glad that it's not as bad as it was, but even still. A few hours a day every day bad? What happens in Jardio's chat? What's going on? I don't know. No, I can't keep track of a lot of people anymore. I've just been trying so hard just to keep up with my own stuff. It's unfortunate, Dash, but you can't do anything about it, really. He got banned. What did he get banned for? Everybody hydrate. Get your drinks and take a sip. And do tears count? No. Please don't drink tears. Hey, Hawks. How are you today, Burb Man? The Burb Man. Yes, it definitely does, Cecil. It definitely does. Hawks, did you vote? Have you done your civic duty? When you unlock that email slot. I'm surprised you haven't gotten an affiliate yet. Like you've been trying so hard. Lucky. Y'all need to go follow Ash. Voted last Wednesday. Mail-in voting? Good man, good man. Oh, I haven't actually checked if they've received my ballot yet. But it was like 2 weeks ago when I mailed it in, so... Would kinda suck if they had done something to it. Thank you, Cecil. Thank you for giving Ash that follow. Oh, there's an ad play. So for those of you who play Overwatch, did you get all the skins you wanted from the event? No. Unlucky. Genji and Diva. Oh my. Almost forgot the battle and I missed out on. Too lazy to grind. I'm sorry. Maybe no, the ones from this year, but at least the Witch Mercy came finally. Ah! Congratulations, you have the one of the best skins from the event. That's what matters, right? And that too. She definitely does have some of the best in the game. I just wish, like, they would put the effort into making a new Mercy skin that, like, isn't just from Overwatch League type stuff, you know? Like, they put Dr. Ziegler in and they said, that's it! We're done! Until Overwatch 2, obviously. I mean, like, her, I don't know what you would call that, her Overwatch 2 classic skin? That looks pretty good. You need a little bit more like that, though. Am I like weird for disliking Combat Medic? It's like the wings are okay hand. Like the wings are amazing. I love her wings for her Combat Medic, but I cannot stand that hat. That hat just makes me freaking want to just like rip it off her head and chuck it out the window. Like the Combat Medic hat. Yeah, like everything else on her skin is pretty good, except for the noodle legs. The noodle legs need to be fixed. Like, yes, fix her noodle legs. But that hat on her Combat Medic skin, it murders me every time. Tons of chicken legs. I mean, okay, anatomically, I don't think it would really apply comparing between me and Hanzo, but I got really tiny ankles too, compared to my calves. Like, my ankles are really skinny. They look pretty much exactly like how Hanzo's does. So, it's not impossible. It's just a stylistic thing.
Like, I have really tiny wrists, really tiny ankles. Like, how I climb with those legs very carefully. I would say it's in the combat boots. Okay. It shouldn't get caught. Okay. I don't hate it to you want that. Come on, I'm pretty sure you can guarantee a little safety, you know. None of us want to see you, like, severely injured while you're working, okay? Of course. I mean, literally sitting here at my desk is... I could technically still injure myself, you know? I could slap my arm into something. I could elbow my desk. I could kick the leg of my table like I did the other day. That hurt my toe. Oh my god. Fox, please don't say that. That's terrible. Alright, later, Cecil. Hope things stop doing that. That sounds like a terrible situation to be in. didn't want to play. Oh, yeah. Squeaky chair. No, actually, I don't hear the squeaky chair. But then again, I'm not listening very closely. Unless it's like really jarring and obvious, I probably won't notice. Not my idea. Okay? Not my idea. And Miss PC Fangirl is not here to try to explain it either. She pieced out before that. Another unique recipe tonight. I'm worried that I might have to consider into getting a new kind of. It's either the software or the hardware. Something's going on with the stylus interaction, and I'm acting a little weird. And that's like one purchase I really don't want to have to do because drawing displays ain't cheap, yo. How did you lose your day? You can't lose your day like that, Sob. Need a second. Man, it's time for me to go buy something. Okay, take care, have fun, enjoy your food. I'm sorry, still doing something. Be right back. Okay. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Minecraft? Everyone's playing Minecraft. Did I just buy the game? You're all playing it and I feel so left out. Like, even my old TGN team, they're all like, we need to find something other than Overwatch to play. And then they brought up Minecraft. I'm just like, why does everyone else have Minecraft but me? I could buy it, obviously. I just... But why? It's so dangerous for me to get into something like that, you know? Because then I'm gonna try to like either it's a complete waste and I'm not interested, or I will do nothing but. Like a game like that, it's dangerous, yo. Okay, Ash, good luck. Hopefully the ghosts don't kill you. Why are you dead, Sabra? Oh. I remember when some of my friends made a Minecraft server. One of them, like, he built a fortress out of the densest brick, stone, whatever you could. Like, he had a whole fort, a castle-sized fort or whatever. And then, like, he had the forge area with like 10 forges or so to basically produce the bricks he needed to build that. Just disgusting. Further cements your need to buy a bird emote. Because I'm drawing the aminals? Is that why? Well, I mean, right now is probably the best time to get in on it. Missions be open. The list isn't long. Several layers, probably. I've just been doing it for so long. Crunch time. I mean, it's up to you, Sabra. No pressure, you know? I don't want you to feel like you have to do something. But I'm just saying, now's the time. It's weird because like when it comes to doing illustration stuff, it's better to just put everything on like fewer layers, but I can't do it. It drives me crazy because I'm always like, oh no, maybe I want to like change it later or something. It's a disaster, I tell you. It's a freaking disaster. Oh no, I totally understand that. Like back when I worked in InDesign, it was just shuffling stuff top to bottom or whatever when I needed it to be that way. But in InDesign, things are on layers, right? So like with the Illustrator though, you can put things on layers. I did a t-shirt design for someone in Illustrator. I was just like, I don't like it. I don't like it. Ugh, I hate using Illustrator so much because it's like, it's not as intuitive to me. It's like I can do it, but I'm constantly having to look up how I'm supposed to do things that I always forget. I mean, InDesign was only something I worked with because I had to do. I had to. It was part of my old job before I did work with TGN on YouTube. So that wasn't really an option for me to like choose to do something else, because that's what most of the companies were doing, like ad design were using InDesign. So and like overall, like there were a couple places that I went to. Like the first one, I'm very glad I didn't get into, because I heard from other people that it's like practically like a sweatshop, and you have to clock out every time you want to go to the bathroom. I'm just like, oh my god, how the hell do you do it? How the hell do you get anything done if you're constantly clocking in and out to do your work, you know? Or just to like, you know, relieve yourself. So, so I was doing that for a while. It was alright. Yeah, like I didn't get in there. I got into a different place, which was much more free, I guess you could say, in terms of, oh my god, you don't have to freaking clock out every time you go to the bathroom. But I don't know. The way I see it, the owners of both companies are crazy. So I'm just glad I got out of there when I did. Yeah, I heard from other people who did work there, like the lady who owned that the first place I tried to get into and I didn't get into, thank God, was like crazy in the way that she thinks that like, oh, productivity is measured in like making sure I don't have to pay a single cent more than I need to my employees. It's like, okay, that seems a bit much. But yeah, I'm glad I did not get into that place. Second place is like the guy was just really lazy. Pathological liar with no filter, essentially. But really, really brilliant with the program that he invented for his company. So it's like conflict in the brain over this man. I mean, like, I did use AI to do a lot of things that I needed it to. Like, I made my wedding invitations. I made a good portion of the graphics for my wedding invitations in Illustrator. And then I compiled the vector graphics in with the printed text in InDesign. Because if you're doing anything with typography, InDesign is by far the best way to do it. But the thing is that Photoshop handles raster graphics way better than InDesign does. Illustrator handles vector graphics way better than InDesign does. But InDesign, when it comes and brings it all together to compile it all and make books and stuff, so yeah, very lucky miss. I am very glad I did not get stuck there. Yeah, you might wanna consider maybe, just maybe, letting InDesign do that one. Don't worry about it, Sabra. Give him the beat. Yeah, that's a smart move though. Giving them the PDF and not the actual file. That's always a risky play when it's like, hey, could you give us this? And it's like, yeah, I can't give you the actual working file. That'd be a disaster. I wish I could macro like file saving stuff. This is where it gets a little annoying. Like I macroed a lot of see all the layers. Sometimes you just gotta let yourself be vulnerable. Let them see your layers. Sorry. It sounded so lame. Clicking on the wrong one. Always freaking go into it. Why the hell is this always? Is this updating? Oh, it is. It has the legacy one, I believe. Explore. But I don't think I've ever actually set it to do multiple sizes. I think you can only do one at a time. Alright, later, GGN Cast. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. You can batch. You can do batch settings and batch saving for like resizing and stuff, but I don't think it works like how Illustrator does. Like there's a lot of scripting and things I don't know really all that well with automated stuff in here, so I don't want to screw around with that. Something different. Fashion. Water is so far, but so thirsty. Oh, come on. You can't just not try to go for your water. I never died, you. I'm glad you now have water. Hole? What do you mean hole? Maybe not explain it that way? Like, which part of the hoof? Of hoof? Well, horses have shoes, you know? Like, they have to actually nail those shoes into their hoofs, you know? Or drilled, whatever it is. But like the material or the stuff that like hooves are made out of, isn't that basically like a fingernail? Yeah, horns are made out of the stuff that's fingernails. Know that. No, I don't feel like watching anything like that. And unrelated to all of that, a certain stupid head has not given me a straight answer if he wants a print of his commission or not. Said, yeah, I'll pay for it, and I'm like, well, I can't post it publicly because you don't want me to do that, so I need your address. And he never replied after that. It is what it is. I'm not really concerned. You wanted the dark side of YouTube? You found it while browsing the dark side of YouTube? wouldn't say it's like good or bad, but like you don't normally find this stuff unless you're browsing during the strange and weird hours, you know. Well, sometime that how it do. Vocal training. You trying to work on your voice? I can't imagine though having to go through something like that, because I know somebody who did go through transition and he never used his other voice around us, so we really have no idea what he sounds like when he's using his new voice, I guess. Okay. Use your guy voice. Come on. Honestly, I don't even know. I don't even know what, like, if I could try to. Well, like, testosterone changes your voice, makes your voice lower, but. Like, I don't know. I don't really know if I could try to have a guy voice, you know? What is it now? What is this? Why not step outside for a bit? Emergency alert. NWS. Tornado warning. Area till 11 a.m. EST. Take shelter now. National Weather Service. Check media. No Pokemon. No. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I mean, yeah, like going from male female, it's really like a whole lot of training your voice and stuff, because there's no real way to reverse the changes that happen to your voice, you know. Like there's like this YouTuber of a woman who became trans male but detransitioned, and like she already had a really low voice, but the testosterone lowered it even more, and then so now she sounds like a guy, but like she can't do anything about it either. Her voice is like changed completely. Oh. Testosterone's only good for building muscle, but otherwise don't do it. We're all happy that Party Pig's happy. Well, what was it like? I remember watching SK's video about it and how she kind of said like the whole situation of like she just didn't really want to have to go through with it, and like how hard of a transition it was for her, but eventually she did it, and I think it's a good change for her, no lie. Hey Matt. Yeah, like it's always a matter of like having to decide to do the transition and then going through with it. It's the worst. It's never good to not feel comfortable in your skin, you know? Like, good, I'm good. Working on emotes, chilling with friends, listening to non-copyright music day in and day out. I don't know, I think for me it's not a matter of identifying male or female, it's a matter of like, because like I'm generally ace, so, and then my husband is very much not. So there's that struggle that I have, and that sucks too. Yeah, it's not easy, but my husband actually is he doesn't have a super active libido though, so I can make it work. But to be honest, I really wish I was an ace. It really sucks. Like in when you're trying to deal with like a relationship in which your partner isn't, so it's like there are a lot more people who are ace than you think, but at the same time there are not that many. it's like, sure, you run into a lot of people who will say like, yeah, I'm ace or this or that or whatever for their sexual orientation, but it gets weird when you have to think about your own person in whatever situation, and you can't. You just don't think about those. You don't want to do those things. It sucks. It really sucks. Anyway, sorry, Matt. I'm doing good. Apart from the things I'm talking about that don't sound like I'm doing good, I'm actually doing great. Feeling better from earlier. I had a little bit of a headache. It went away. We're surviving, chat. We're surviving. If I don't know if you are American, so if you are, Matt, I hope you voted, okay? Whether you did early voting or regular voting at the polls, I hope you did. I mean, to me, the way I see is that like I love my husband enough to do these things for him so that he can express his love for me, and I have to, and this is my way of expressing my love for him by letting him do this. You know, it sounds kind of shitty, but it's still a fair trade in my opinion. I think it's a fair trade. Still not in lockdown. It's like, just lock it down, bro. Yeah, I feel you on that. Maybe I should just get her around. I mean, yeah, I get that. Well, I just hope you stay safe and that you don't get sick. But, you want to boop Snoot? And welcome back, Muffins. How are you doing now that you've been away for a little bit? Yeah, I know. Little nose. Nose is begging to be booped. I mean, you're talking about like feeling comfortable in your own skin and whatnot. Like, it's not a matter of me being uncomfortable with the fact that I am ace, because I'm glad that there is something that actually does describe the way that I think. So I'm not uncomfortable with being ace. Like, it's just what I have to do and mentally like consider for the fact that I'm married, I have a husband, and I love my husband very much, you know? So that's where the struggle lies. It's not me being uncomfortable with the way I am. Just makes it hard. Got a pretty sweater, so aw. You looking when I'm good. No one doesn't have COVID. I think I'm married like that. Whatever feels, whatever you are comfortable with, you do you. Like I mean, I know I'm totally a romantic. I definitely do feel romantic love, but I don't feel sexual love. Oh. Yeah, and I understand that. And I'm totally fine with me the way I am. It's just balancing me and husband, husbando, you know. I don't know why I just remembered this. What did you remember? Okay. I think you're falling asleep. Alright, Ash, well, you want to go to sleep. You should go to sleep. I want you to get a nice, restful sleep, okay? Someone stopped talking to you because they... What? That's not a reason to stop talking to somebody, excuse me? I mean, if there was like something severely wrong with the lyrics, like you're listening to some kind of like weird satanic something anti-Semitic or whatever kind of stuff, like then maybe I wouldn't be concerned, but if it's just screamo, then what the hell? Wow. I don't really know what to say, dude. But is that as weird as like my friend who stopped talking to me because I got carried through my very first placements in Overwatch? By accident? Yeah. A friend of mine stopped talking to me because when I placed in season 4, there were some dudes who were, quote, saying they're master smurfs and they were leveling up their smurf accounts, and they picked me up to have me pocket them on Mercy. They thought I was decent enough to like just get a free ride to Diamond with them, you know? I mean, I didn't hit Diamond, but I placed mid-plat. I peaked at 2900. Like, you stopped talking to me because of that. Like, took me off her friends list, and I have no words. Okay, it's not direct from her mouth of what happened. I don't really know what her decision was to cut me off, but our mutual friend, she told me some months later that first friend in this conversation stopped talking to me because of that. And when I heard this, I was floored. Like, no freaking words. There is no way that someone would actually cut off a friendship because of something like that. I mean, the girl was closer to other people, which is fine. It doesn't bother me that she was closer with her other friends. But I did not think something like that could drive someone to stop talking to somebody, especially after how long we've been playing the game together. And she was one of the only people that I had to talk to about, like, my Hanzo Mercy shipping thing, you know? I didn't have anybody else to talk to about that kind of stuff. She was the only one, and it sucked. I mean, this is generally why, like, what happened with her kind of left a bit of a weird scar on my brain. Like, whenever people like stop playing a game with me or they don't talk to me as much anymore, like compared to how much they used to talk to me before, I'm afraid that I did something like that to make them stop talking to me. Like something completely unintentional, out of my control, and all of a sudden it's like we don't hang out that much anymore, and like we don't play games that much anymore, and I'm like, did I do something? And at least with everyone that I know now, they're like, no, just don't want to play that game anymore. It's not you. Okay. So it's like, I'm like, did I do something? Am I like too try hard when we quick play? Like, what's going on? How come you don't play the game with me anymore? It's like, it's not you, it's the game. Like, I think I lost another friend kind of in a weird way as well. Not because of something that I did or whatever, but I said something kind of mean, and it was actually really, really mean. But I was in a bad mood or whatever, and I didn't mean it. I really didn't mean it. But ever since then, he like hasn't spoken to me once. So I'm like worried that what I said like really, really got to him, and that like made him suddenly just not ever want to talk to me. So it's like shit like that I get like so freaking paranoid. It's like, what did I do? Like, why did these people stop talking to me? And I feel like when something like that happens, like, holy shit, am I just that much of an awful person that someone would just be like, yeah, that's it. I'm cutting myself off from Nancy. It scares me. I never want to make someone hate me because of something of an accident, you know? And it's like, in the situation with the one guy where I said the mean thing, I apologized, and he just stopped talking to me anyway. It might have been like no hard feelings, but he just stopped talking to me, and I'm like, okay. And then with the other girl who stopped talking to me because of Overwatch, like, she didn't even let me get to talk to her about what happened. It's just that to cut off whatever. I guess in a situation like that, there's like no real point to like really think about it. I mean, the guy that I said the mean thing to, he's still on my friends list on Battle.net. He's just never said a word to me since then. It's like, we used to talk all the time. This is the main reason why it's kind of like, it's weird, you know? I really don't know. I'm sorry, Muffins. I didn't mean it. You know that he's throwing one of his toys? I mean, that's fair. Maybe not the best approach. Honestly, I'm the worst with keeping in touch with people. Like, I'm so not proactive about starting conversation with people. It's like if it's within like my usual everyday routine, then yeah, it's really easy to keep up because like especially with like Discord, it's like, oh hey, these are the usual Discords I like drop in and say hi or good morning, and then that's it. That's literally all I do. And then those are like the only people that I manage to like keep regular contact with in the present day. So like if we're talking old high school friends, I haven't spoken to any in a really long time. There's one that from junior high. We were supposed to meet this Saturday, but you know, the pandemic and stuff. Don't know for sure if it's still happening, but she said she's gonna contact me again in a couple days to see if we can like, you know, hang out. Oh, really? What's that? It can only be like a couple people that I can think of. Alright. Later, Muffins. Thanks for hanging out. Even though it was a hostile environment for some of it. I'm sorry. I'm back again someday. Don't leave me. I'll let you know when I start sketching your chibi thingy. Ote. Enjoy dinar. Oh, I'm sorry. You should probably work on that, you know. I'm saying sorry, but what am I supposed to say? Oh, too sweet. You're too sweet. And I appreciate you hanging out with me. I'm glad I was able to help make it a better day for you. I'll be there in a minute. You know, dinner's here, so. Dinner. Why you gotta make that whiny noise? Anyway, the timing on that, you know? That means that we have to head out now. Get some din, you know? Food, sustenance, being responsible for ourselves. I might play Genshin on Thursday. Might. Because I'm at this point where I need to like grind a ton of elites to get ascension materials and stuff. And it's taken up like all my morning time to do it nowadays, so. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out. We almost finished all the emotes. I'll finish this after dinner, probably. Yeah, I gotta go eat. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you all for spending your afternoon with me. Let me see if we can raid somebody. Can we raid? Let's raid Dina. She's playing the OW. Alright, good night, Ash. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for everybody hanging out. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for just being here, participating, chatting with me. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Go say hi to Athena. Tell her she's cute. Good night.